Hey guys, it's time to unload back with another video for you. And yet quite a popular also beginning that we've got going on at the moment is going to be doing something a little bit different. For one, I'm stood up. Probably never seen me stood up before, well at least not since we've been in the shed. But there is a good reason for it. I'm here to talk to you about the Christmas competition, and it's something that's going to be getting heavily featured on YouTube on the run up to the start of the competition, and then also after the competition has also been opened and you can enter. And I'm kind of here to give you a bit of a heads up and explain why. The Christmas / New Year competitions are very popular at OC3D, immensely popular. We had thousands upon thousands of entries last year, which has given me the kind of inspiration to put a lot more effort into it this year and bring you some even more special prizes. Now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you the hardware now, so you can see what we're going to be doing and the the actual prizes that you're going to get at the end of it. But also over the coming weeks I'm going to be doing the kind of basic build logs and benching and almost like a review at the end of each system as well, because we're going to be giving away three complete systems. Now I will say this straight away, because everyone's going to go, oh, can I enter because I live in such and such a country? Can I enter because I'm in such and such a country? And we've decided that we're going to open this up to literally anyone worldwide, but our only clause is if you're outside the UK, you're going to have to arrange your own shipping for the prize. Now I will explain why. The only reason for that is, for argument's sake, if it was to go missing in the post or get damaged in the post, then to be quite honest with you, I've really not got the time to chase it up and argue with all the companies. And not being funny, also I don't really want to be paying if it's going to cost me like loads of money to send it to the other side of the world. This is what I'm going to be doing, and if anyone else, don't enter unless you're willing to pay the shipping for an entire computer to be shipped to your country from the UK. And all you're going to have to do is arrange shipping to be picked up from me. I'll have the parcel ready for your chosen courier, and then but at the end of the day that's a way off, because we're not actually going to be opening the competition until the 25th. So Christmas Day, we've not decided on a closing date yet, but it will be in the new year. It will probably be after Sandy Bridge as well, because we're going to leave a little window open. Mainly because I'm human, I do want some time off over Christmas and I've got an awful lot of work to do. I would also like to start by saying a big thank you to all of the supporters of the competitions. The vendors have been amazing this year, as you're going to see. But literally, Gigabyte, Intel, Fractal, NZXT, HIS, Mushkin. Mushkin need a big one actually, because I'm going to bring this up close and show you. That's Redline. Oh, I say Redline. It's Ridgeback RAM, but if you have a look, it's white. Now you cannot buy white Mushkin RAM. We've had 10 sticks specially made for this competition because all the rigs are going to have a white theme. So this is something that Mushkin are going to be doing a mail out about. The only place in the world you can get hold of white Mushkin Ridgeback RAM is in these rigs in this competition. They've spec'd these up. They're the same specs as the Redline stuff. It's 68624, but all of the rigs are going to be going out overclocked anyway. But yeah, it's a massive one. I'll show you again. There we go, white Mushkin Ridgeback. So a massive thank you to Mushkin, because not being funny, that the fact that they've actually manufactured us custom stuff for this competition is monumental. But I was talking about vendors, and we also need a massive thank to Kingston. And then we've also got, I need to look behind me because there's so much of it. There's Cooling, and obviously my favourite cooler of the moment still, Noctua. So we've got Noctua and HD14s in the two bigger rigs. And to be quite honest with you guys, this haul was massive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk you through the 3 rigs. The third prize rig is going to be based around a Fractal R3, which is here. I'm going to stand to one side just so that I can actually tell you. Fractal R3 white rig. In that there's going to be a white NZXT Hale 90 650 watt power supply. Motherboard is going to be a P55A UD4 from Gigabyte with an Intel 760 processor. 4 GB of the custom white Mushkin Ridgeback RAM. Then it's going to have a cooling Curator heatsink on it. Also, we've got some Cooling SWIF2 fans, nice bright yellow ones, keep the system looking all bling. And then the graphics card that's going to be going in it is a HIS 6870, and it's also going to have a Kingston 64 GB V+ solid state drive, and that's the third prize. Second prize, I need to kind of swap tables. It's going to be in an NZXT Phantom. Then it's going to have an NZXT 850 watt Hale power supply. It's going to have an X58A UD3R V2 GB motherboard with 6 GB of the white Ridgeback RAM. It's going to have a 6950 graphics card, Noctua NHD14 cooling. It's going to have i7 950 processor and a 128 GB Kingston V+ solid state drive. Also in the Phantom, all the fans that I can possibly change, so the front and the rear fans are also going to be from Noctua, because I've got a massive haul of Noctua fans here. Noctua sent me 23 kilos alone of competition stuff, so it's mental. Now sadly, the first place rig is going to be a BitPhoenix Colossus window, but due to the mental weather that's going on in Europe at the moment, the shipment is late leaving Germany. It's meant to have been here this week, but I've had to make this video because, to be quite honest with you, I was bursting at the seams to be able to get this video out. So, first prize case is going to be in a BitPhoenix Colossus window, but I just can't show you because it's not here yet. But hopefully it will be here Monday. But anyway, the rest of the rig is a Gigabyte UD7 motherboard, a 1000 watt NZXT Hale 90 power supply. Obviously the Hale 90s are white, so you can see that all the systems are going to be based around white systems. And then we've also got going in that 6 GB of the white Ridgeback RAM. Graphics card is going to be a 6970 solid state drive, again from Kingston, V+ 256 GB solid state drive going in this rig. And not being funny, when we say first prize, we mean first prize. Cooling is going to be a Noctua NHD14, but there's only one place to go after a 950, and that, for me, because I personally rate this over a 980X, is a 970 hex core. All of the rigs, I mean, we all know the prices of these things, they're not cheap. So, massive haul of prizes. I am going to do build logs for all of the 3 rigs. I'm going to start with the Fractal and work my way up. This is going to be featured on the forum Overclock3D as well. I am going to put the link underneath in the specs underneath the video, so you are going to be able to click there. Right, phone. Thank you very much, Tim Sparks, for ruining the video. I'm going to put the forum link underneath. By the way, Tim Sparks is socks on the forum, so go and give him some grief. I'm going to do a full build log on all the rigs, videos, including video updates for everyone on YouTube, so you're going to be able to see what's going. But also at the end, rather than just sending them out built, we've got Windows 64-bit Ultimate, Windows 7 64-bit Ultimate going on all 3 rigs. We've got 3D Mark 11 going on all 3 rigs. But I'm going to do an end review and benchmarks on every single one of these rigs as if it was a review item, and then you will all be able to see the performance and everything that's going on with these systems at the very end, and then I'll do a complete roundup with them. So hopefully you can see that I'm trying to put an immense amount of work and attention into this, and it should give you all something to follow over the festive period. Because to be quite honest with you, I'm looking at it, I've got loads of stuff that I need to be reviewing, but there comes a point where I need to do something for myself for a change, and I actually really enjoy building rigs. So you can expect loads of updates. So this is where everyone was going on about custom builds. You're going to get a good chunk of custom builds over the festive period, but you're not going to get very many reviews. I might pop a few in if people start barking at me on MSN. But what we do need to do is say a massive thank you to all the guys, NZXT, Kingston, Intel, Gigabyte. I need to turn around, we've got HIS, we've got Coolink, we've got Noctua, obviously Mushkin. Oh, love Mushkin. I've said Gigabyte already, and that's also Tim texting me now, but I'm not going to make this video again. So there is an immense amount of stuff going on. I hope you guys appreciate these prizes. We are going to be doing runner-up prizes as well. There's going to be more runner-up stuff kind of arriving next week, but at the moment we've got a couple of NZXT 550 watt power supplies. We've got some stuff from Coolink, graphics chillers, lap chillers. We've got an immense amount of stuff from Gigabyte, pens, pads, all kinds of lovely little stuff. And we might even do some random competitions just on YouTube, and it won't be like massive, but it'll just be for little stuff and stuff for a bit of fun. But yeah, so guys, the first competition I've ever properly put on YouTube, and to enter we're going to open the competition on the 25th, but all you're going to have to do is go onto OC3D website, and there'll be a page at the front, and all you're going to have to do is enter your forum username. So you're going to need to be registered on the forums, and then we'll need a contact email address, just in case that you want a different email address that you've put on your forum username. So it's open to forum members. So to be quite honest with you, it takes 2 seconds to join the forums, and there's a wicked community there. And, not being funny, look at that lot that you could possibly win. But I'm going to grab my remote, for now at least. This is Tiny Tom Logan, showing you a brief preview of what's going to be going on with the Christmas competition. Out.